Hi, it's Missy Brown with Deep Play for Kids. I was just checking in with my friend Jessie at All That Matters because this is the first time I've done a live class. And I'm really excited that we're here together. And I'm so happy that we'll be sharing a Deep Play for Kids adventure today. And if you're new to yoga, I'm so excited you're here. If you're not new to yoga, I'm so excited you're here. And for those of you who are new, yoga is really about breathing and stretching and moving our bodies and taking care of ourselves inside and outside. And we are going to be doing a lot of playing. And I want to show you my shirt. So I have some things on my shirt, and I wonder if you can see them. There are some different things that are going to give you a clue of where we're going. So they're on my shirt, and I have a picture that I want to show you. Another clue. And I have a couple other pictures that I'm going to show you. I have a seagull and someone who's swimming and a surfboard and a mermaid or a merman and a boat. And I have a few animals that I want to show you. I have a jellyfish or an octopus and a snail and a turtle and a crab. So I have some clues of where we're taking a yoga adventure trip to today. And on my count of 3, all at once, I want you to say out loud where you think that we're going. So remember, I showed you some pictures, some cards, some animals, and the drawings on my shirt. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. If you guessed the beach, you're right. We're going to the beach. We're going to be snorkeling and scuba diving and marine biologists and oceanographers. We're taking a trip to the beach. If you are new to yoga, place your hands on your belly. I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see my belly. If you're new to yoga, place your hands on your belly. And if you're not new to yoga, place your hands on your belly. So everyone's hands now should be on your belly. And imagine that inside your belly you have a balloon. And the balloon can be any color you want. My balloon today is going to be red because red is my favorite color. So I'd love to know what color your balloon is that you're choosing. Purple? Orange? Green? Tie-dye? I love that you're picking all of those colors. So imagine that balloon is inside your belly. And with your breath, you're going to blow your balloon up and then let the air out of your balloon for it to deflate. And I'm going to do the same thing with my balloon. And I'll choose what feels most comfortable for the size I want my balloon to be. And you choose what size you want yours to be. So together, we'll be taking a breath in, and you can take it in through your nose or through your mouth. So take a breath in and blow it out. And maybe something happened in your belly and maybe it didn't. So with your breath, when you take that breath in, it's called an inhale. You'll be blowing your balloon up and your belly's going to puff out. And then when you blow your balloon breath out, your belly is going to move back towards your back. So now let's try it together, knowing that your balloon with your breath is going to blow up. Are you ready? Take a breath in and blow your breath out. We'll do 2 more. I'm going to show you mine from the side. So I'm coming to the side, and look at my balloon in my belly when I take a breath in. And I let my breath go. And do 1 more. how that felt. How did it feel to take those breaths? Maybe your day's been really busy with schoolwork or work. You've been helping in the house. Maybe you took a nap and you're just waking up. Whatever you've been doing with your day, it may have been busy, and it can be really nice to slow down and take a few breaths. So we took 3 balloon breaths together. Do you remember what color my balloon was? You're right. If you guessed red, you're right. That was the color of my balloon. And anytime you do these balloon breaths, you can choose all different colors, and your balloon can get really big, or maybe it will stay small. Because only you know what your body feels like, and only you know what you want your body to do. I'm going to move back a little bit because I have some things behind me that I want you to see. I'm sitting in front of a blue cloth, and I have a blue pillowcase. It's going to be some make-believe water. You don't need anything but your body and your breath and your open heart. And I love that we're here together, but I have some things that I'm going to use for the class that we'll be sharing. So I have a blue pillowcase, and I'm going to put it down in front of me, and I'm sitting on a blue cloth, and I have some blue scarves. If we were up in outer space and we were looking down at the earth, what color do you think we might see a lot of? So I have some clues all around me that might give you that answer. If you were up in outer space and you were looking down, you would see blue, because 3/4 of the whole earth are covered with water. And so from outer space and up above, you would see blue and I would see blue, and we all would see blue because most of the world is covered with water. So we're going to be playing with some different kinds of water today on our trip and our adventure to the beach. So have a seat. I'm going to sit crisscross yoga sauce. And if this is comfortable for you, have a seat crisscross yoga sauce. And if your legs get tired in one direction, you can always change the direction of your feet. You can have a foot rest on top of your leg or out in front of you. If it's more comfortable for you to sit on your knees, you can sit on your knees. Your legs can be out to the side. Again, only you know what feels most comfortable in your body. So however you want to sit, have a seat. And we're going to make believe that we're going to dip some different body parts into that pillowcase pool of water, ocean of water, river of water, lake of water. So wiggle your fingers, like as if you were saying hello to me and I'm saying hello to you. Give your fingers a wiggle and dip them into the water. So lean forward, take a little bit of a stretch and dip them into the water and shake that water all over the room. And then, if it's comfortable to stay sitting, it's going to be a little bit more of a stretch. Wave hello with your elbows. Hello, hello, hello. And then bring them down and dip them into the water. So taking a stretch or a fold or a bend forward, dipping your elbows in the water and shaking them all around. Shake them around. And then wiggle your nose. And see if you can bring your nose down towards the water, or maybe it will reach into the water, or if not, you can put some water on your nose. But I'm going to bend forward and stretch and reach forward to dip my nose into the water, and I'm going to shake it all over the room. And then I have long curly hair, and I'm going to dip my hair into the water and shake it all around the room. And then I'm going to lift up my feet and dip my toes into the water and do a little splashing and a little splashing, and then splash my feet and stop, and splash my feet and stop, and do a big splash. Beautiful job. Scoop up some of this make-believe water and gently pour it over your head. So feel the water pouring over your head and down your face. And then scoop up some more water and pour it on your arms. And let the water go all over your body. If you like cool water, it can be cool. And if you want it to be warm water, it can be warm. Letting water run all over your body. And then stretch out your arms, take a big towel and dry off your body. I'm going to move my water pillowcase over to the side, and I'm going to pick up my scarves. Do you know the song, The Wheels on the Bus? I love to sing, and I love to make up songs to tunes that I already know. And when I sing, my throat and my voice feel really happy. Sometimes it's hard for me to be quiet for long amounts of time, but then when I get to sing, I feel really happy and I let out some energy. So we're going to do a beachy song to The Wheels on the Bus. It goes like this. The waves on the beach go up and down. And if you want to move your arms without scarves, please move your arms with me. Up and down. Up and down. The waves on the beach go up and down. All through the town. I'll then show you with my body. And I want you to do what I do with my body if it feels comfortable for you. The lobsters on the beach go snap, snap, snap. Snap, snap, snap. Snap, snap, snap. The lobsters on the beach go snap, snap, snap. All through the town. The crabs on the beach stretch high and low, high and low, high and low. The crabs on the beach stretch high and low, all through the town. The clams on the beach, they open and shut, open and shut. Open and shut. The clams on the beach, they open and shut all through the town. The jellyfish on the beach go wibble, wobble, wibble, wibble, wobble, wibble, wibble, wobble, wibble. The jellyfish on the beach go wibble, wobble, wibble. All through the town. The sand on the beach is scritchy, scratchy, scritchy. Scritchy, scratchy, scritchy. Scritchy, scratchy, scritchy. The sand on the beach is scritchy, scratchy, scritchy. All through the town. The sun on the beach is nice and warm, nice and warm, nice and warm. The sand on the beach is nice and warm all through the town. So I wonder if your body feels from dipping in our make-believe pillowcase water and moving like different things at the beach, if you feel like you're warmed up a little bit. Yoga is a kind of exercise, and I love to practice yoga. It feels really nice in my body. But I also like to dance, and I like to go ice skating, and I ride my bike, and my sons like to play basketball, and the girls in my family like to do running and weightlifting, lots of different kinds of exercise. And yoga is a kind of exercise, and feels great and also can be really nice and safe to warm up before doing any kind of exercise. So we did some warming up and my body feels warmed up. And when I warm up, my heart starts to beat really fast. And it's great that my heart gets exercise and it beats really fast. Sometimes my heart is beating really fast and my body's moving very fast. And at times I need to slow down. Guess what I use? I use my breath. So just like we did that balloon belly breathing, I'm going to show you another few breaths that we can use. So I'm going to take my bottoms of my hands and bring them together. And then I'm going to take my pinky and my thumb and bring them together. And I'm making a little bit of a cup in my hands. And this is like seaweed. My fingers are going to wiggle like seaweed. And I'm going to close my seaweed and open it up with a breath in and close it on a breath out. And open it on a breath in and close it on a breath out. And open it on a breath in and close it on a breath out. And now I'm going to make a giant beach ball. But remember, if you want your beach ball to be small, your beach ball can be small. Stretch out your arms and imagine that you have a beach ball right in front of you. And with the breath in, our beach ball is going to blow up like our balloon did. And breath out, our beach ball deflates. Breath in, it blows up. Breath out, it deflates. One more. Breath in, it blows up. Breath out, it deflates. And now my heart and my body and my mind feel like they quieted down a little bit. Just in time to get ready to go to the beach. So to go to the beach, I have on my shirt I showed you that has a lot of different sea creatures. And I'm wearing some shorts that have fish on them. And I'm going to put on a hat. So you can put on your make-believe hat by giving your head a tap. And then looking up and adjusting your hat and looking down and adjusting your hat. So your make-believe hat is nice and snug on your head. And I'm going to put on some flip-flops. So put on some make-believe flip-flops. Stretch out a leg and put a flip-flop on. And stretch out your other leg and put on a flip-flop. And then reach high up on the shelf and get a bottle of sunscreen. That will keep our skin protected from the warm sun. And squeeze some into your hand. And then very gently rub some sunscreen on your body. Be careful of your eyes, but rub some on your face and your nose and your chest and your belly, and rub some on your legs and on your back. And I like to bring snacks and pails and shovels and a book and water bottles with me to the beach. What do you like to bring when you go to the beach? Oh, that's a great idea. What else do you like to bring? I love that idea. So pick all those things up and put them into your backpack. And scoop some more things up and put them into your backpack. And roll your shoulders in one direction and then the other direction to make sure your backpack is on snug. Come on up to standing. We've been sitting for a little while during this class. And so when I wake up in the morning or when I've been sitting for a long time, I like to do this stretch. It goes like this. Can you do this with me? Lift up your arms. I'm going to sing again. Remember I told you I love to sing? I can reach my fingers high Way up high I touch the sky. I can reach my fingers low. Way down low I touch my right toe. Way up high, way down low. Slowly roll up, 'cause here we go. Let's take a walk to the beach. And then let's take a run to the beach. And then let's tiptoe to the beach. Can you walk backwards to the beach and sideways to the beach? Lots of different ways to move to the beach. And when we get to the beach, there are so many things we're going to see. So take your thumbs, give me a thumbs up like A-OK. And then take your index fingers, wave hello, and connect the tips of your index fingers to the tip of your thumb. I'm going to take off my hat so you can see what I'm going to do. These are my A-OK yoga glasses, my A-OK yoga goggles. And I'm going to look all around. I'm going to look side to side and then up and down. I wonder what we're going to see. When we look around the beach, we're going to say a chant. It goes like this. I'll tell it to you and then we'll say it together. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. Are you ready to say it with me? We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. I'm going to take off my flip-flops now. At the beach. We already did some seaweed fingers. We see some seaweed in the water. And we see some swimmers. So have a seat and swim your arms forward and stop. And then swim your arms backwards and stop. And then push the water away from you. Push it away. Push the water away. And then if you want, you can lay down on your belly. Stretch out your arms and swim. Stretch out your legs and swim. And then float on the water. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. At the beach, we see some seagulls. So have a seat on your knees and bring the tips of your seagull wings down to the ground. Fly your seagull up and down. 2 more times. Fly your seagull up and down. 1 more time. Fly your seagull up and down. And have a seat. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We see some butterflies. Bring your feet together and give your butterfly wings a little bit of a tap. And flutter your butterfly wings. And stop. And flutter your wings and stop. And fly your butterfly to side and imagine that on one side there's a butterfly and you could say hello, and on the other side there's a butterfly saying hello, flying from side to side. And then take a snore down and take a butterfly rest. It looks like this. Lift back up. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. Bring your hands down in your butterfly legs, in between your wings, right between your legs. Stretch one arm to one side, one arm to the other. We're going to be a turtle at the beach. Lift your turtle shell up, and then fold inside your shell. And peek out and say, hello, turtles. And then hide back down inside your shell. And lift back up. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We see some fish. And the fish have gills that help them breathe. So bring your hands on the side of your body. Take a big breath in. And feel your gills open and close. So my gills are my ribs. I'm going to squish up my face and blow some fish kisses to you. And then I'm going to lay down and bring my arms from my hand to my elbow down to the ground. And I'm going to stay right here like a fish and blow fish kisses up into the air. And then I'm going to swing my body around. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. I'm going to stretch out my legs and bring them together. And I'm going to be a mermaid or a merman with one long tail. And my flipper's going to say hello. And my mermaid or merman tail is going to swing from side to side. Bringing it back down. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We see a shark with very sharp teeth. So open up your mouth. Ah. And then reach your arms behind you. Sharks have something on their back. Do you know what it's called? You're right, it's a fin. And when sharks dive down into the water, their fin reaches up. So I'm going to dive my shark down and lift up my fin and peek back up and say, oh, hello to all of your sharks. And then dive back down and come on back up. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We see some snails. So have a seat on your heels and then bring your belly down on top of your legs, keeping your feet tucked in. Curl up inside your snail shell. You can turn your head to the side. You can rest your head on your fists, or your head can come down towards your knees and your arms can rest comfortably. Stay right here inside your snail shell. And take a big breath in and let it go. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We're at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. We see a starfish. And it has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch your starfish open as wide as it feels comfortable. And at the beach, it starts to turn to night, and our starfish turns into a twinkling star. So rock your star from side to side. And at the beach with the stars, we see the moon. So bring your crescent moon over to one side, up and over to the other side. Come back to your beach ball to make a big full moon. Bring your body down into the warm, soft sand. We'll spend about a minute taking a yoga rest. I'm going to stay sitting up, and I'm going to ask you if it's comfortable for you to lay down and imagine that you're laying at the beach. And imagine that as you're laying at the beach, your eyes gently close, or they find something soft to look at that isn't moving. And you feel the warm sand underneath your body. And you hear the sound of the waves. And you smell the salty ocean air. And you hear seagulls. Ah. And you hear the sound of children laughing. I'm going to close my eyes to take this rest with you. And I hear the sounds of the birds and the water. The sand feels so soft. It's like a bed of sand. My breath is slowing down and I'm thinking about all of the different things that I got to see today at the beach. And I hear sounds around me and sounds within me, and my body feels heavy as it's laying here in the sand. Everything's taking a rest for just a moment. Taking a soft breath in and a breath out. And as you feel ready, if you lay down, you can come up to sitting. And if you are already sitting, you can open back up your eyes. It was so much fun to be together at the beach today. Do you remember any of the things that we did? We put on a hat, and we put on some sunscreen, and we put on flip-flops, and we moved like waves, and like lobsters, and like jellyfish, and we reached up high and we reached down low. We dipped different body parts into the water, and then we poured the water all over ourselves, the cool water or the warm water. We breathed like balloons in our bellies, wiggly seaweed and beach balls. And then we saw sea creatures, and we made different shapes with our bodies to show what our bodies might look like if we were flying birds or swimmers. And so when you watch this again, and when you think back to what we did, I'd love for you to notice what felt really yummy in your body. Those are things that you can do anytime. You can pop any of these things into your day or into your life anytime you want. And I will be so excited to see you next time. So bring your hands together and give them a rub. And make a V with each of your hands, peace fingers or bunny ears, a V with your middle and index fingers stretching up, other fingers curl down. Bring your hands here to your heart and offer yourself some peace in and some peace out. And we'll do it 2 more times. Peace in, peace out. 1 more time. May you have peace inside of you, and may you spread peace all around. I'm so glad we got to go to the beach together, and I will be so excited to see you next time. Thanks for coming to the beach. Bye-bye.